Hi class. The next thing that I wanted to do was just show you how to solve by square root. This comes from Algebra 1, and this only happens sometimes, and so it's kind of nice to see when it does happen, there's a little bit of a shortcut. And so if, for example, I had a problem that says like x squared minus 49 equals 0, I can solve this by square root because b is not there. B is 0. And so I can actually just move this over to the right side. So I'm going to add 49 to both sides. And so I'm going to get x squared is equal to 49. To get rid of a squared, you have to square root it. Square root is the opposite of squared. So if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. And so if I take a squared and square root it, I just get left with what's in the middle. So in this case, it's x. And then if you take the square root of 79, remember the square root is, when it's perfect, it's that number times itself. So in this case, it's 7 times 7. And so because we're actually solving, though, for a square root, we always do plus or minus 7. And so we now know that x is equal to plus or minus 7. Okay? What that means is if I plug that back into my factoring, you can take opposite of what it is, and so it'll be x plus 7 and x minus 7. And really the plus became the minus and the minus became the plus, but in this case you can't really tell because they're the same. And so if I refactor this, you're going to see what happens. So I get x times x, which is x squared. I get x times negative 7x, negative 7x. I get 7 times x, that's a positive 7x. And then I get 7 times negative 7, which is a negative 49. These are going to cancel, and so you're going to be left with the x squared minus 49, and that was our original problem. And so what's nice is when you can solve by square root, it sometimes just goes a little bit faster and you don't have to do the AC method. And so that's just another way to solve when you've got these perfect square roots. The next video, we're going to learn how to simplify different square roots.